Wow. Can you make a lot of noise?
Wow.
Wow. P. This is the Silver Content Creator Award, and this is the letter that came with it. We will not disgrace our clients. We make efforts to be what you want us to be. We will continue to give you new stories, new contents, new ideas, new narratives. And on this note, I also want to introduce you to our new channel. We are starting a new channel because right now we have all the liberty to do more. So please, if you watch this video, kindly help me go on YouTube and fight Teteregun TV. In this business, you must know where to cut the costs, and you must also know where not to cut the cost. But in all experiences, try to run according to your speed. Don't overspeed and don't delimit yourself. Run at your own speed. I've seen a lot of people have inspired and they want to just be big suddenly. They want to be so big. They want to do this, they want to do that, and they are so in a hurry. And I said, no, that is not the strategy. It's slow and steady. With time, you grow into what you want to be. You grow into your own octopus. Well, it's another very wonderful day. This is a special edition on Asabe Afrika TV. It's actually a thank you edition to our clients, our viewers all over the world. Last year, we reached the advanced 100,000 subscriber base, which is the Silver Creator Award, which is the Silver Award recipients, SCAR. We reached the normal anticipated 100,000 base, and because of the frugal time that we have in terms of production, there was no much time to say thank you. And at the initial period that we won in June, in the month of June, we won on the first day of June. We reached our 100,000 base, which made us to become a silver content recipient. Now, what that means is that we have more to do, more work to do, but we also have a thank you, a special appreciation to everybody around the world, people that have paid their time, that have put in time, put in effort to come into our community, to follow us in the last 5 to 6 years. Officially in April, we started in 2016, and by 2017, we reached our opal pedigree, which is 1,000 subscribers. And by July of year 2017, we visited the YouTube Academy, which happened in Nigeria, and it was such a wonderful, lovely experience. And we could not just say less. It was a fantastic experience, and it's something that we cannot comprehend. Today, we want to say thank you. Last year, our award arrived in Nigeria from the United States because we decided to locate the award. At the time, we were so busy, we didn't even pay attention to the fact that we had a plaque to pick across the globe. But right now, we want to thank God that we now have the time. And in November, we were able to purchase, and the award arrived 2 months ahead. But today, 14th of February, Valentine's Day, Monday, year 2022, we are saying, and we are going to say thank you, and we're going to open an award. We are going to say thank you to a lot of our friends and say appreciation words to people who supported and who also complimented our job. To start with, we are going to break this session open with this wine. It is called Motivo, and the purpose of Motivo is because it says motivation, and if you are motivated, you can fly. And in Yoruba, you could change the V to F, Motifo. So that's why we bought the wine. It's a very special wine. It's a lovely wine. We are going to break it this way before we go into the show properly. Of course, you are going to have it the way we want it, and we are going to say more the story so far, but let's just still start it with Motivo. It's a groovy moment. I'm in a very homely mood, and there's no much to say than to appreciate God for such a wonderful moment. Such a wonderful moment with Motivo. Yeah. It's a French wine. That is celebration. A round of applause. I will start by serving. Some hands are going to pick this behind the camera, some hands from behind the camera. Then I'm still going to break the second wine, which is going to be for the service chief. This is just for the service chief, and we're going to have another wine for the commander-in-chief. Yeah, with me is Enyafe is here. Yes, my daughter who has always wanted to come into the appreciations video. She's going to serve those behind the camera. Wait, just wait. Just wait. That is the first one. We are going to go for the second wine. Another Motivo. Again, we are in a celebration mood, and it's fresh, it's distinct, it's a different brand. Yeah. It's an appreciation video, and we're just saying thank you for the year of accomplishments. Yeah, today is Valentine, but we are giving our appreciation video. It's not, we're saying thank you to our viewers on the Valentine Day. A round of applause, yeah. And this one is going
to your skin.
Yeah, for us. And every hand can come and pick so that we can do a click. Just the hand, yes. The hands, the beautiful hand. Yeah, yeah. Hey, sorry. Sorry, sir. Okay, you can click. Let the hands click with me. Sorry. Yes, cheers. You share with me here. No. I don't think it's a too bad wine, but the name sounds very beautiful and it tastes fantastic. Yes, today is a day of appreciation to all our fans all over the world. We want to thank you for serving us, for complimenting our creativity, for endorsing our ability, for appreciating our gesture, for taking us very, very serious. And at this point, we want to tell you the story of the story and how it has gone. And we will take the next segment before we go into the story. You can come around. We are going to open the award. This is how it looks like, our appreciation award. This is the Silver Content Creator Award. The Silver Content Creator Award, which means we've reached 100,000. We reached 100,000 in the month of June 1st. That was last year, 2021. As at this moment, today, February 14, year 2022, we are 134,000, which means we have been able to amass a whooping 34,000 to 100,000, and we are still working. It's all about rigors. But right now, we want to say thank you. We want to open up this award, and I don't know where to start, but let me just start somewhere. This is for Asabe Afrika. This is what we worked for, and this is what we are celebrating today. It came on a Valentine Day, but what do? We are converting our Valentine to an appreciation moment for viewers and to say thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being there for us. Thank you for taking us serious. And thank you for supporting our creativity. And to also say, yeah, we have more to offer. That we have not just stopped, we are just coming. Wow. Can you make a lot of noise? Wow. Wow. P. This is the Silver Content Creator Award, and this is the letter that came with it. Yes, good. The letter said some 100,000 subscribers. Just how far have you come? If each of your subscribers were a light year, they could take you from one side of the Milky Way to the other. That's far. And it is why today we are so excited to celebrate your special YouTube journey with you. Not only have you brought a unique voice and style to the world, you have also created value, connections, and built a community along the way. In that spirit, YouTube is proud to present you with the Silver Creator Award, which celebrates your hard work and incredible achievement. Congratulations on this amazing milestone, just one of many that we hope will follow in the future. After all, there are countless others out there who have yet to discover your passion and dedication. Whether they come to your channel to learn something new or just for a laugh, a whole new audience is waiting for you to inspire them, just as your growing community continues to inspire you. We can't wait to see what you do next, and we'll be with you every step of the way. Yours sincerely, Susan Wosiki, CEO, YouTube. A round of applause. This is it from YouTube saying thank you for reaching 100,000 subscriber base, which is the Silver Content Creators Award. And we can finally go into the award. And we are removing the award from the pack, and it is called Presented to Asabe Afrika TV for passing 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, this is a fantastic holiday, a fantastic Valentine's Day in Nigeria. We are using our own Valentine to say thank you and to give love to all our viewers all over the world, in Nigeria, in Europe, in America, in Australia, in Brazil, in Saudi Arabia, even up to Casablanca, Freetown, Nairobi, Accra, up to the Banjul, and all across Francophone and Anglophone Africa. We want to thank all the Yoruba community, all of you that are watching Asabe Africa. We have worked hard so much to reach this milestone, and like you have heard in the letter, like you have seen in the award, we are here because you are there where you are for us. We are here because we presented something new and you accepted it in the good spirit, in the spirit and the atmosphere of appreciation. Our creativity will only glow because you continue to flow with us, and we appreciate you for that. Asabe Africa will never ever relent. We will continue to do what you want us to do. Even we will continue to improve, to bring more people from across creed, celebrate their opinion, celebrate their lifestyle, celebrate their perception about life, anyway, anyhow, anywhere. We will make sure that truth is justified from their opinion. We will look out for people who want to say the truth. We will use our journalism to build the society, and all above all, to build the world. And that is why today we are declaring our Silver Award open in the grandest style. A round of applause. Yeah, thank you so much. Well, the story so far, there are other awards here. In 2017, we won, Asabe Africa was Blog of the Year by the Nigerian Media Night Award. That is Mr. Sokem Olugbemiro. I want to thank you so much for appreciating us that very year. I was not there physically to receive the award, but a very good friend, Mr. Paul Upabio of the Nation newspaper, was there to receive on my behalf, and it was delivered to me in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. This award inspires me. I didn't pay a dime. I didn't pay for table of 5, for table of 10. I didn't pay any support fee. It was genuinely given to me, and I appreciate the giver. I appreciate those who thought it well, that Asabe Africa is doing well. As at that time, we were still strong with blogging, and it was the year we reached our opal, which is 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, Asabe Afrika TV. And again last year, December 6th, it was, I think, a Monday, we got this award, from Mr. Ibokun and Mrs. Sesi Oniya from the city of the United Kingdom. They also gave us this, yes, Mr. Paul Omotayo Oniya and his beautiful wife, the British-born Oyinbo Yoruba, CC Ibukun Oluwa Oniya. They are men of God, men of good ideas, youth ambassadors, fantastic people. They decided to encourage us, saying that what we are doing inspires a lot of people, especially in Manchester where they reside, and inspire a lot of people, not just in UK, but in the entire European country and the United States. We also have a lot of people calling us that they want to award us, they want to give us a lot. We want to thank them. January 25 this year, something bigger happened, but we are going to share that in another video. Somebody gave us a big award thanking us for our creativity and for our righteous journalism. Right now, I want to say thank you. Yay! We are moving to the next segment. The next segment is to say the journey so far. Journey so far is that we have done enough. The 2021 Achievement Award, which is our Silver Creator Recipient Award, made it work. We were able to achieve this award with one of our famous videos. The interview we had with Lady Evangelist Bisola Hepzibah Johnson, titled How TB Joshua Initiated Chris Oyakhilome, Ugandan Pastor Kakande. That video netted our 100,000 subscriber base in the month of June, and in that very year we were able to net 104.6 million watch time minutes with 7.9 million total viewers globally. And that video was the video that clinched our 100,000 subscriber. And the reason it's not far-fetched, it was one of the videos that we did to reveal the secret of Nigerian miracle monger and the founder of Synagogue Church of All Nations in the person of Prophet TB Joshua. When we met one lady evangelist, Bisola Hepzibah Johnson, that wrote a book about the pastor, about the man of God, revealing some of the things she experienced under his ministry in a 14 years blockbuster experience. And because we released series of those videos, and unfortunately it was June that Pastor TB Joshua passed away suddenly. He died June 5, and it made a lot of people across the world to keep visiting our channel to watch and rewatch that particular video. And the video connected with a lot of fans, and eventually we made our 100,000 subscriber base that very year. That is last year, June, which is dedicated as month with most views. That is the month that many views visited our channel. And their reason is not also far-fetched, because they want to find out that is it true what the woman is saying. Because before then, when we interviewed her, sometimes in June 2019, when we interviewed Bisola Hepzibah Johnson in June 2019, there were a lot of antagonistic views against us, and there are a lot of people who didn't believe that what she's saying is the truth. But we believed what we were reporting, because instinctively we knew she was saying the truth, because she has been on it for the past 10 years, in trying times, in good times, in bad times. So we decided to take the courage to interview her, and we serialized the video into part 1 to part 7, and all the edition flew with time. But nobody paid attention until when TB Joshua passed away in June, year 2021, and it appears that all what Bisola Hepzibah Johnson said was the truth, nothing but the truth. And that is when it occurred to the world that they need to revisit our channel to watch all the videos. We want to appreciate our fans, people who have longed so far, people who have taken it upon themselves to watch us, to dedicate themselves to us, to stay in the community we have created. 5 years ago, when we attended the YouTube Academy, we didn't know it was going to be like this. I was very privileged to learn a lot from the Academy, and we're privileged to have met a whole lot of creative people, expatriates from the United Kingdom. I want to especially thank Mr. Ben Cohen Wilson, Mr. Ben Wilstein is the director, YouTube, Europe, Middle East, and Africa. He was a fantastic man. We spoke one-on-one, and there was some knowledge he imparted to me when I was speaking with him. I engaged him for 36 minutes during that seminar, despite his very busy schedule, and he told me some very beautiful truths about YouTube, which is a new form of journalism, and what he intended to do as at that time. And as at that time, I think they visited just few countries, which include Malawi, Kenya, and Nigeria. I think Malawi, Kenya, South Africa, and Nigeria. I'm not very sure if they visited Ghana. And as at that time, we were just a Bujoni community in Nigeria. Just few of us were coming into this trade, though it was a very huge experience, a huge atmosphere. And that was fantastic. That was very revealing. What he told me has really helped to develop what we have done today to earn us this pedigree of 100,000 silver award. Then I also met Lynn Boslema. Miss Lynn Boslema is the partner manager, YouTube online partnership. Very fantastic, wonderful woman. She is the one that took us on the special topic of YouTube creative strategy, and in a good number of moments, she was able to unveil to us things that we didn't know about the new technology of YouTube. I am a history student, and in history we have what we call creative destruction, which is part of economic history. In creative destruction, we learn that there is in every circle of civilization, there's always a new idea that comes to destroy an old idea and render such ideas impotent. And today, YouTube has come to do a lot to render a television impotent if care is not taken. It's a new deal, it's a new dream, it's a new dimension of journalism. You can use YouTube to create a lifestyle for yourself, to create a voice for yourself, to create a platform for yourself, to create a vision for yourself, and to redirect the way you live and the way people around you could also live. We have used our channel to change a lot of perception. We have used our channel to even save many communities from problems, especially ones related with power, whereby we have bad, corrupt disco officials cheating people, making life difficult for people. We have been able to go into the trenches, interview people, to relate their experience to us, and in most profound strategic results came out from it when some of those guys were moved or sacked or removed from where they are, and new people were employed, and the situation changed, especially in a particular area in Lagos, right from Okota down to Ojokoro and some area in what they call it, Abulegba up to Agbado Kyodo. We've been able to interview people. We use our channel to unravel some very dirty maladministrative tactics going on in some discos. How people are being cheated, how landlords are being put into a problem, collecting money from them. Rude NEPA boys going to neighborhoods to take down their light. Just at the flames of a little fight, they take down their light, put them in darkness, group disconnection, a lot of things. So YouTube is a very powerful weapon. And that is what Ben Wilson made us to know during our encounter during the YouTube Academy in year 2017. And Lim Bolsleman, the woman, and also we met Anna Gradil. Anna Gradil is a very beautiful lady. I don't know where she's from. I think she's from one of these Eastern European countries. She's the YouTube manager for online partnership. Very fantastic, jovial woman. Love to dance very well. She's a dancer. She's a fantastic woman. She told us a lot of things, and I got a lot of ideas from her. We had a close chat, a close contact. You know, a whole lot of revelation came from her. She's somebody that I would have loved to live in the same neighborhood with because of her sense of creativity, her sense of leadership, her sense of mentorship. That is that. And I also met Bulut Khan. He's a very fantastic man. Few words, strategic. His own is about business. He's the operations manager, YouTube partnership. And because we are able to get the 10 fundamentals for a creative strategy, we are able to bring the best out of us. We are able to go this far. And we thank God that you, our viewers, you complimented us, you helped us, you stood by us. In the 10 fundamentals for creativity strategy, we had the shareability, conversation, interactivity, consistency, targeting, sustainability, discoverability, accessibility, collaboration, and the most important one, inspiration. And with inspiration, we have been inspired. We've been able to get the other 9. And you will know that on our channel, on Asabe Africa TV, we do videos that are very shareable. We've seen our video being shared on different platforms, from Facebook to Instagram to YouTube to WhatsApp, a lot of groups. And at times I walk in town and I listen to people talk about me, and they didn't even know I'm the one standing there. I travel in public transport, even in aircraft, and people are talking about what we do on our channel, and we just feel inspired. And that is why we are saying the 10 fundamentals of a creative strategy is shareability, conversation, interactivity, consistency, targeting. You must target your audience, you must know your community, you must know what they want. Sustainability, you must sustain your creativity, what you are giving them. Discoverability, you must discover new ideas, new ways of presentation, new ways of passing your news. Then accessibility, you must let them have access to all the information at your beck and call. And any other information you think they are not having access to, either by interview or by reportorial strategies and all that. Then there must be collaboration. Of course, we have collaboration with some people, some other channels that we might not be able to unveil here. Then the inspiration is the bigger one, So what I'm saying is that you get your viewers, keep your viewers happy. Then the most important one is to keep yourself happy. And the other aspect of it is to optimize your channel. Try to be found. Keep them watching you. That is part of the strategy. Keep them watching you. Then you create and drive your fandom. Fandom is from fan. It's just like kingdom. You must create your fandom. So today is about thanking our fandom. Thanking everybody. Because we've been able to build a sense of community, and you have been able to build a sense of reality. And all we say is this, that we are grateful. We are very, very grateful. One of the 9 rules of creativity, according to what we learn at the YouTube Academy, is to think entrepreneurial. On Asabe Africa TV, we are very entrepreneurial. We look out for the empathic aspect of the news. In the last 4, 5, 6 years, we don't look at money. We look out for where the news makes sense, and we bring the news out. It's not about money. A lot of people we interviewed, especially prophets, we testify that we don't even take money. We only want their orientation. So we are entrepreneurial because we have a partnership with the online partnership team, and we are very friendly with them. We do all we knock all our buttons at the back end. Then the second one is to pretend never to fail. In the business of YouTubing, it's all about fail and learn. If you look at our old videos right from year 2016, you see a lot of things we've done, how we climbed the ladder, how we've been able to build a new journalism. We've been able to build a new sense of journalism, from falling to crawling, and right now to flying. We are trying and we're flying at 135,000 above sea level. I mean 135,000 subscribers. We have no any other option than to fly higher. When your flight takes off from the airport and it navigates through the clouds and it can do 32,000 above sea level, and if the aeroplane is fantastic, if the jet is good, it does 36,000 above sea level to see the blue sky. And with that, you survive and you can fly neat, fly clean, and you land neat and you land clean. So the third one is to be curious. We are always curious on our channel. We look out for news where there is no news. We try to recreate, we try to redirect. We talk to people who have voices but who don't have fame. We try to make their voice being heard in the four corners of the world. So we are curious. We go after people. And we learn to do that because we are rigorously journalistic. The fourth one is don't be afraid to steal. Yes, when we are talking about stealing here, I'm not talking about stealing a bottle of wine. We're only talking about stealing good ideas. You look at it around, there are a lot of ideas around the world. If you are not lazy, you can steal good ideas, repackage it, give your own steam to it. You can give your own steam and you make something out of it and you are there. Then the fifth one is be skeptical. Of course, that is for strategy. You have to be skeptical in some areas. You have to be skeptical. Don't jump into anything anyhow. Do what you feel is good for you to do. Do your own journalism the way you think people love it, the way you think your community fancy it. And that is what we're talking about, the fandom. Your fandom might be different from the fandom of any other channel or any other blogger or any other YouTuber. So you must know what you want. Then number 6 is think big and small. In this business, you must know where to cut the costs. And you must also know where not to cut the cost. But in all experiences, try to run according to your speed. Don't overspeed and don't delimit yourself. Run at your own speed. I've seen a lot of people have inspired and they want to just be big suddenly. They want to be so big. They want to do this, they want to do that, and they are so in a hurry. And I said, no, that is not the strategy. It's slow and steady. With time, you grow into what you want to be. You grow into your own octopus. And you must know where to cut the lines and where to beat the drums and where to say no. You must learn how to say no when you mean to say no, and learn how to say yes when you mean to say yes. Then number 7 is find your point of view. You must find your point of view. A lot of people will fight you in the beginning. They will say all sort of nonsense about you. They will say you are not even journalistically oriented. They will say you are not a professional. They will say all sort of things. But the truth is that you know where you're going. With time, they will adapt to it. They will abuse you, but they will still come back. They will abuse you, they will still come back. They will abuse you, they will still come back. So find your point of view and follow it. Number 8, be brave. Success favors the brave. In the game of creativity, you have to be brave. If your passion is to go to the market and interview commodities experts, go in there and do that job. Even in the rain, in the sun, go in there and do that job. If your journalism or your passion is to go to the traffic to interview the warders, pedestrian, all of them, go in there and do that job. No matter the pain and the gain, go in there and do that job. If your passion is to go to the slum and interview the lower people at the lowest rung of the society, go in there and do the job. No matter the pain, the gain, go in there and do the job. If your passion is to fly high with the cream de la cream, then fly high with them. Just get the story. Somebody somewhere somehow is sitting, aiming to watch, to fix into your community. So please, be brave. Think big and small. Find your point of view. Be skeptical. Don't be afraid to steal. Be curious. Pretend never to fail. Think entrepreneurial. And the last one is take time to think. This job is nothing but about thinking. It has nothing of. If you cannot use your head, then you are not in business. It's about thinking. So you must take your time to think. And I'm going to that point later. I will show you how we think here. The purpose of the video is to say thank you to our viewers, but at the same time, I like to also tell you some of the strategies that help us to grow to this level. It is not a tea party. It is not a wine party. It is a very serious job. If you don't like rigors, you cannot be here. But I want to thank you, our viewers, for standing by us. There are some veterans that have also encouraged us. We want to thank you so much. We want to thank people that stood by us when we started. First and foremost, let me give kudos to somebody. He's late now, but I don't know how to say this. A day is coming, I'm going to do a special video for him. I want to thank Otumba Dr. Dapo Williams. Otumba Dr. Dapo Williams is one very wonderful, lovely, intellectually giant Nigerian that is based in the United Kingdom. I knew him through another very great man in the person of Prophet MKO Tibetan, who is one of our resource personnel, is one of our resource stars, one of the truth sayers we have in the country. Dr. Dapo Williams is one of the first people who encouraged us. And as a matter of fact, for the first time I'm saying it here, I want to thank him. I know he's dead. I cherish his memory. He's quite unfortunately, he passed away on the 3rd of August. I think he had 2019 or thereabout, 2019. He had a cardiac arrest. And I have always wished to meet him. I was praying that he's going to come into this country one day. He's going to do a lot of things. And we'll do a lot of things with him. He's somebody that got talking to me in 2016. We started talking on phone. And in those days, we used to do blog, Asabe Afrika blogspot.com. And he told me one night, he was speaking, and he said, you do long interviews and you ask very intelligent questions. There's a way I read your interview, and why can't you just turn it into something? Can you do something like a television? Or can you buy an airtime? What do you need? And as at that time, I was thinking of doing YouTube, really. But I had there was no money, there was no encouragement, there was no equipment, there was nothing. I told him, I said, well, I have also thought about it because I started my career many years ago. People don't know. I started on the TV. I used to be on MBI many years ago. That was 96, 97 on Things Issue on MBI, Minaj Broadcasting International in Oshodi. Before some of us moved to MITV, where we started Things on Tube under Alaja Adigo-K. That was our first producer. Very fantastic woman. I don't know where she is now. She's a good Muslim, fantastic, lovely woman. Then we later had it with Mrs. Adekemi Ikotun Adekusibe. Before we now had Mr. Damilola Kingbagbohun, who produced us for a long time. And Things on Tube was a fantastic program. We did exploit with that program. Something happened. We left before I went to printing journalism. Anyway, so I told Dr. Dapo Williams that I had it at the back of my mind to start a TV, to transfer my interview from midget to camera. That was how I put it. And to God be the glory, the man sent me a camera. I will never forget. He sent me a camera. I still have the camera till today, a very Sony picnic camera. That was what we used to start to meet our people, start interview. It was poor production in those days. The first thing the man did then, he wanted to send me money. He wanted to encourage me with a few money, and he was talking about, he wanted to send me shirts and shoes. And he got to a shop in London one day, and he called me, he told me, can you tell me the size of your shoe? I think that was 2015 or thereabout. The size of your shoe, the size of your shirt and all that. And I told him, sir, I don't want shoe. There's a book that they banned in Nigeria. And that book at that time was General Obasanjo's book. It came in 3 volumes. General Obasanjo's book, My Watch. It was banned in Nigeria. There was a court injunction for it not to be published in Nigeria. And I cried to Dr. Dapo Williams that the only thing you can do to make me happy is to get me the book. And you know, I told him, I said, I don't want shirt, I don't want shoe. And to God be the glory, this man went ahead and he shipped the 3 volume of the book down to me. Excuse me, let me just get the other 2 volume. Just excuse me, I'm coming. The other 3rd one is in the other room. It's locked up. He got this 3 volume for me, and I got this one because this is the way bill that he used to, the dispatch notes from the courier company. This is the name, Mr. Dr. Williams, 29, Marlin Road, North Welling, Kent, United Kingdom. And it was delivered to me. I want to look at the date, if I can find the date here. You know, I think the price, every price was £110, I don't know. You know, he delivered it to me. I'm looking out for the dates. I can't locate the date now, but this is the dispatch note. His name is there. You can see. You know, so these are things I cherished. And after that, one day he called me again. He asked me, what do I want? In fact, he sent the camera, and you know the funniest thing, the camera didn't come with a tripod. This man was generous enough to send the tripod to me differently. And I remembered he sent somebody was coming to Nigeria, and he asked me where should he drop the tripod, and I told him to drop the camera tripod in Abuja, in the office of General Samoma, another good friend of mine who passed away too in year 2020 at the age of 77. So General Moma, who hosted his friend in Abuja, collected the tripod. So when I flew into Abuja, I picked the tripod. And another time he called me, and I complained about laptop. And again, the man sent me an Acer laptop. I think that was 2016. He sent me a very flat, very fantastic, and I'm still using that laptop to today. That's the laptop. Somebody's bringing the laptop for me. You know, the camera is not here. The camera is in the studio. But this is a laptop he sent to me. I will never forget. I've shared it on Facebook. Acer laptop. I'm still using it today. One of the best products, one of the best brands in the world. I went to pick it at his friend's house, a friend's house in Magodo, G.D.A, very close to this place, you know. And I can't forget his word of enthusiasm, his word of encouragement, his friendship, his fatherliness, and all that. And I wonder why people like that just suddenly die. You know, it's painful. I pray that God is going to bless his family and his children will never lack anything good in this world and even in heaven. In the name of Jesus, I pray that all his grandchildren will be successful and they will be a success to the environment and to their tribe. Then I want to also thank Dr. Williams, that's that. I want to thank people like General Samoma too. He's passed, he's late now too. He died at the age of 77. Is a former commandant of the Nigerian War College, National War College. He's a former Minister of Science and Technology. Very great man, wonderful man, lovely man, one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. I call him the white man in the black man's skin. Fantastic man, unique, very intelligent, very spiritual, very insightful, very dedicated to youth development. He's not just a father to his children, he's also a mother to his children. When he passed away, it hit me till today. I've never gotten out of it. General Sam Ife-Ichukwumoma, he was a 2-time minister under General Sani Abacha and General Abdulsalami Abubakar's government. He was a front commandant of the Nigerian War College. He has served, he was a former Adjutant General of the Nigerian Army. He served in very different positions in the army, and he retired as a very creative civilian. He wrote more than 12 books before he passed away, and those books are very powerful books on nation building. I hope one day new leaders that are coming to power in Nigeria will read some of General Moma's books, and if only they could read those books, I'm sure Nigeria is going to get to the desired Eldorado. I want to also thank someone like High Chief Dr. Let me call him His Royal Highness Oba Dr. Bola Augustine Bola Adegunloye, the Egbeji of Nigeria. He's a fantastic man. He's a great man. His Royal Highness Oba Dr. Augustine Bola Adegunloye. This is the first spiritualist we start to interview on our channel. If you go and look at the channel from far away 2016, I want to thank his family. Very creative man. He's a spiritualist. Great man. Very great man who has helped humanity in many ways. He passed away last year at the age of official age 75, but his real age is, I think it's 80 something, 82 or something. He was an advanced man in age. He's a traditionalist, he's a seer, a great man of great gifts. He was the first traditional person we started interviewing on that channel. He told us a lot of things that eventually came to pass. We met him when I was in City People reporting, and his contribution to that channel is marvelous. He didn't even just contribute in terms of his gift of vision. He also supported us with money. He was the only one of the few spiritualists we are collecting money for, that gave us money for production every time we interview him. And severally, when I run into some challenges, he sent money to me at least 3 times. I mean, I can say he sent 100,000 to me 3 times, different times when I had some challenges. Those are times that we had challenges. He supported us. He didn't misbehave, and he promised a lot. He wanted to do more, but unfortunately, he passed away. But his legacy lives on. And if you look at our channel, you see that most of what he said, most of the predictions are coming to pass right away. We also want to thank Prophet Dr. MKO Tibetan. This G.D.A, Ondo State born prophet of God, is a man in his own class, fantastic, unique, dynamic, spiritually gifted. He's of the Celestial Church of Christ denomination, and since we met him, things have never remained the same. He's the second spiritualist after Baba Egbeji that we used to interview. In those days, we used to go to him. We go to him. Of course, God never asks us to take anything from him. At some times, God used him marvelously to help us. In 2017, when I got a vision through his ministry that we should leave a certain magazine we were working that was not giving us the grace to survive. I mean, when you work in a magazine and you submit 20, 25 stories and nobody's using it, they're telling you there's no space, then it means that your creativity is not going to fly. So we got a vision for us to leave. That was a turbulent year, and the prophet was able to stabilize us at least once in a while. But we did our own as God sent us, and this man of God has remained steadfast. He's one of those that God is using for development of humanity until today. He's just like Prophet Isaiah, like Prophet Elijah, like Prophet Elisha, like Nehemiah. He's a very strong prophet and a fearful and a fiery one. We thank him so much. We thank a lot of other people. We thank another prophet that God has just assigned us to celebrate, and he did something very wonderful recently. In another video, we'll talk about him. We want to thank legion of our viewers. We want to thank Mr. Kuama in Canada. He's always calling to encourage, to appreciate, and not for once has he ever vilified us. He will always appreciate and correct and commend and praise us. I want to thank High Chief Abela Ogundokun, the publisher of Conscience International Magazine, an elder statesman, the Obanla of Iwo Kingdom in Iwo, Osun State. He's one of those who stood by us at the beginning in terms of story ideas, creative intervention, encounters, and support. It's not about money, but about professional support. I want to appreciate him. He's a great man, elder statesman. He's somebody I hold so much in high esteem. We want to thank a lot of them. I don't know. I want to thank Dr. Should I call him Doctor? Okay. Let me call him Uncle Mike Awoyinfa. He's the godfather of tabloid journalism in Nigeria. Severally, we run to him. Ideas will never be wasted. A great man. I appreciate his house in Okota there. He's a journalist. He's a quiet, gentle legend. He's somebody I wish that Nigeria can wake up one day and give him a title of MFR, OFR, or CFR. He over-deserved it. He and his late twin brother, Uncle G.D.A. I remember many years ago, in 2014, when I wanted to write a book for a celebrated presenter in Nigeria, an on-air personality. It was Uncle G.D.A. I went to meet in his house in Okota, and he gave me direction on how to go about it. He told me categorically that, well, you have to tell him how much you want to take before you write the book. Because if you say you are going to share on the launching day, most of them are not too good. And he told me their own experience with some other people. And you know, their bookmakers, they've done a lot of wonderful, lovely books. I want to thank him. He's late, Uncle G.D.A. But I'm thanking him and appreciating his memory. Through Uncle Mike Awoyinfa, who's still alive. The last time I met Uncle Mike Awoyinfa, he encouraged me. He said it, that we've charted a new course. And the other time I met Chief Abiola Ogundokun, he also said the same thing, that we've charted a new course. These are very encouraging words that make us to want to do more. And we are doing more, and we're going to do more. We're thanking all these great people. We're thanking them for their support, for their encouragement. We have met new people, and they are turning up to be good people. They are turning out to be very positive people. In the past, we have met the bad, who have dampened our emotions, who try to pull us down. But the good thing is that it has also been a channel of courage and a channel of strength for us. All our viewers all over the world, I want to thank you, and I want to say you are mostly appreciated. Thank you for supporting us, for making the year a success. We have gone 100,000. We are now 135,000 subscribers. We want to go higher. We want you to watch us more. Stay with us. We will continue to search for the truth. We will not be bought over. We will fulfill all righteousness. We will make you proud. We will do the best on this channel. This channel will not talk to foolish people. This channel will not talk to people who want to pay or who want to buy opinion. We are not looking for people who have money. Their success cannot be questioned. People whose success you don't know how they make their money, but they want to use money to sell their opinion or whatever. We are looking for people who don't even have any kobo, but have good opinion to sell for development of humanity. That's the purpose of our channel. And in rounding up, I want to tell you that a lot of books has helped us. This is one of the books that have helped. This is Giving. It's a good book by Bill Clinton. If you read this book, you have the dynamism of how to give without even making a noise, and how giving can heal. There are a lot of givings we are doing. We might not make noise now, but one day, some people somewhere, somehow, will make noise about it. Okay, this is another book, Why Nations Fail. I have not finished reading it, but it's a book about the disparities of economic gains among developing nations. It's a book that talks about the origins of power, prosperity, and poverty. And if we are going to eliminate poverty, it is high time we stand for ourselves to create something that will not make us to be subservient to horrible, terrible, unfortunate politicians who go around masquerading as leaders. This is 50 Word Editors by Mike Awoyinfa and G.D.A. This is one of the best books in the world. Find this book and read. You will find the experience of many editors across the globe, from Casablanca to Bujumbura, to Freetown, to America, to London, to every part of the world. You find them. You find the experience, and every journalist has the same adrenaline. Get the story, get the report, get more. This book tells us more about the science of journalism. Then, this is one of the best books I've been reading in the last 15 years. Great People Decision by Claudio Fernandez Arauz, one of the best publishers in the world. It's the essence of building great things with a masterful and entirely practical study of what goes into getting people selection right. This book tells you about how to select your team and select your ideas and select your dreams. It's called Great People Decision. I bought it many years ago at Glendora Bookshop at the International Airport, Lagos. This is War. This book teaches us about how to deal with people. Deal with them the way they want you to deal with them. I don't want to talk much about war, but everybody knows about war. I study history. I don't like talking about things I learned from this book because they are too powerful. A lot of people cannot handle it. A lot of people cannot eat solid food. It's liquid. It's for the solid people. Then this is another book by Mike and Dingba Igwe, Mike Awifa and Dingba Igwe. This is Nigerian boardroom leaders. I'm reading it. I've not finished reading it. They are good books to help us. Viewers, these are books that makes you great in your own right. We also have other books. This one book I will never forget. I bought it many years ago. What is Wrong with Being Black? It's written by Pastor Matthew Ashimolu. Criticize Ashimolu for anything, but at least he wrote this book. He got it right. Things that is wrong with us as Africans, how you help them and they misbehave, the dependency syndrome, the many things that is affecting us. Everything is written in this book. Everything from economic challenge to witchcraft to slavery to distorted family values, black disunity, economically challenge, racism, misgovernance, leadership crisis, exploitation, dependency syndrome, colonial heritage, immigration, apartheid, faulted educational system, segregation, self-image problem, marginalization, transforming the heart. You see, it's a very powerful book. What's Wrong with Being Black? I've read it and I still keep reading it. And many times when I speak from the perspective of this book and some other related books. This one is also something in that line. The Black Man's Body is a very powerful book. You learn a lot about dealing with black men, why they have problems, and why they have intellectual paralysis, and how you can heal them of their intellectual paralysis. So when I write things on Facebook and anywhere you see, I'm speaking from this background, and most of the time, a lot of people take offense with me. Yes, this is another good book. If I tell you the story of this book, you'll be very shocked. This is KSA, My Life, My Music. One day I was coming from a friend's place in Magodo, and I entered a public bus. We were on Awolowo Way in Ikeja, and I saw this book. I saw the book was forgotten. It's on the dashboard of the vehicle, and the back cover was very roughened. And I asked the driver, "Are you the owner of the book?" He said, "No." I said, "Can I take it?" He said, No, I can't take it. I said, "So who is the owner?" He said, "The owner forgot the book." And I told him, "Can I buy it?" He said, "Of course, if I can buy it." I said, "How much?" He said, 1,000. That very day, I was having just 2,000 naira in my account. I allowed the vehicle to turn, and the vehicle was parked at that garage by Olowu Junction. That garage where you enter Mowe and some other places. I rushed to a Zenith Bank on Olowu, and I took 1,000. And by the time I rushed back, the driver has walked away to go and drink. I think he went to drink shepe. And I called the conductor. I said, "Look, I have negotiated with your boss on this book. Please take the 1,000, let me take it." And the guy took the 1,000, I took the book. This book tells us about spiritual things, how to raise an icon, how to raise great people, the spiritual upbringing of King Sunny Ade, how he grew from nothing, how his mother lost, out of 11 children, she lost 9. She lost 9, and she had Sunny Ade at the age of 50. How she was able to grow him into a star, how prophecy came out about his life, moving him from one place to another, and how he survived to become a great man. It's a very powerful book. KSA, My Life, My Music. These are books that help you spiritually. Then I have more. This is a powerful book by John Maxwell, The Power of Aptitude. The Power of Attitude. It tells us, it has a lot of quotation on how to grow. And you can see my first, that's why I put my first Google AdSense ticket. I put it in the book because the book helped in a lot of ways to encourage me to be self-independent. Even when I was working in a newspaper, they were not paying money for 6 months, for 1 year. Most of the publishers will tell you that where are you going to get a job? This book and some other book kept us going on because we were reading and God helped us. Yes, General Obasanjo is one of my favorite authors. My Command is a very powerful book. It's about the intricacies and political intrigues in the military. It affects every facet of life. If you read this book, you know more about how to deal with human beings. And I'm still reading all this book, my watch, everything. I read it. It might not be your best author, but he inspires some of us. Then we have other books. There are so much books here. These are just a fraction of what we have in the library. It's just 1% of all what we have in our library. Hey, if we show you the library, you might be scared. How to Think Politically is a very powerful book. If you read it, you will know what I'm talking about. Nigerian Beyond Divorce, authored by General Samoma, one of the most powerful books. It has a lot of secrets. This book has a lot of secrets. If you read it, you will know. There's a great scientist in America. I've forgotten his name now. Philip Emeagwali. He's a Nigerian. If you read this book, you will know the secret reason why America has refused to release him to Nigeria in the last 25 years, and why Emeagwali cannot even step into this country. And I'm sure he might not be able to step into this country till he passes away. This book has that secret. I read it and I shake my head for the kind of leaders we are breeding. Sell or be sold. That's what we are doing. We've read this book and that's what we are doing here. It's either in this life you sell or you be sold. It's a powerful book on how to get your way in business and in real life. There are other books. Don't forget, I've read a lot of Richard Branson books. I also read a lot of John Grisham books. This is Nigeria's Marketing Memoirs by Mike and Dimba Awoyinfa, followed by Felix Oyiwere, one of the biggest boardroom gurus in Africa. And we have a lot of books here. There are a lot of books. Of course, you must read this. You must read this, and I don't talk about it. It's a very powerful book. I'm not a coup plotter, but I understand what it takes to plan a coup. Then, this is one of them. Social Media Genesis by Dr. Kwebanwu, my very good friend, living in Omaha, Nebraska. In Omaha, Nebraska, in USA. Dr. Kwebanwu, thank you for all the visits at your house in Lekki Phase 1 in those days when we were starting. You are the apostle of wealth. I will thank you for all the inspiration you gave us, that you didn't chase us away. I want to know that Okwebanwu is doing fine. Dr. Okwebanwu is the father of a lot of young people. He did a lot of business in Nigeria. He was the one that started Dove Media for Redeemed Christians of God before they used church politics and Yoruba native politics to chase him away with jazz and everything. But we thank God he's alive, he's doing well. He's an attorney, a very wonderful creative attorney, and a content development expert in Nebraska, Omaha, USA. Thank you. I've read this book. Fantastic. If you want to know about social media, read it. It's powerful. And those are things that make us go forward. Then, this is People and Nations. This book about church history, all the histories in the world. You keep reading them. You keep having new knowledge. And you will know that knowledge is light. This book, Wise Word and Quotes. I found it somewhere. It fell on the floor. I picked it. I didn't know who it fell from. And I didn't see the owner. So till today I'm reading it and it's very inspiring. A lot of African quotes, Western quotes. And we have a lot of philosophies, Western philosophies. This is simplified history of Western philosophy. A lot of books. This is just a small fraction. But I want to thank you all. Thank you for the award. Thank you for supporting us. We want to appreciate the fact that we are not going to relent. We will continue to support and to create great content. We will not disgrace our clients. We will make efforts to be what you want us to be. We will continue to give you new stories, new content, new ideas, new narratives. And on this note, I also want to introduce you to our new channel. We're starting a new channel because right now we have all the liberty to do more. So please, if you watch this video, kindly help me go on YouTube and find Teteregun TV. Teteregun is Teteregun TV. Teteregun TV is going to be a pure Yoruba channel. There are a lot of information in Yoruba land that are not well disseminated, and we have decided to find a platform to disseminate them so that you, second generation Yorubas in diaspora or third generation Yorubas in diaspora, you understand your homeland very well. And anytime you think in the nearest future to come back to the homeland, you understand the dynamics of the idiosyncrasies of the people that you are coming to meet or you are coming to relate with, so that you won't come home and mix with the wrong people and have the wrong experience or even die in the wrong way. So you must know where you are coming from, you must know where you're going to, and you must know what you're going to do there. We need a lot of reforms here. A lot of things is happening back home. You need to get to know them. So please, we've had enough on Asabe Africa. We are still going to have more. Asabe Africa is stabilizing, is flying. We are on the altitude. We are already 35,000 above sea level. We're 135,000 above sea level. We're 135,000 subscribers, and we're going higher. Teteregun is new. Please go in there, subscribe. We want to reach 1,000. Let's go reach 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch time hour. Then I can assure you that we give you loads of content, loads of revelation, loads of orientation. We want to say on the last note, thank you, all our viewers. Thank you so much. We pray that in this new year 2022, God will give you a double portion of blessing. God Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth, will give you a double portion of glory. I am saying it that since you watch us, and especially all of you that watch the advert, because a lot of people say all sort of things. Oh, they are making money. Oh, they are making a lot. Some of them even call men of God we interview to say all sort of dirty things to them. Things that will make us feel bad. They will say things like, oh, Asabe, all sort of useless, horrible, dirty things. But some of these people that say this thing, they don't even watch the advert. They always press skip button. Those who take time to watch the advert, who support us, to make us to earn, to pay, and to get new stories to research. By the special grace of God, God is going to turn you around for goodness, for wealth, for good health, for longevity of life. And all of you that support the truth, that know that we are supporting and promoting the truth will never leave your life. You will live long on earth. You will do great exploits. You will be successful. Your children will be successful. They will never be victim of misfortune. They will be victim of good fortunes in the name of Jesus. I want to thank you once more. All our subscribers, we are here because you are there for us. We want to thank you on this last note. We want to appreciate your sense of support, your sense of cooperation. We want to appreciate your sense of patriotism to our channel, Asabe Africa. We want to encourage you to keep watching Asabe Africa TV, keep watching Teteregun Television, our new channel. We want to promise that we'll continue to create new content, creative content, educatively inspiring content, and we will not disappoint you. On this last note, I want to say thank you. Goodbye. whereby the whole lot of investors and shareholders of the idea of YouTube have converged to a seminar on innovation and optimization of the channels, technology of YouTube, and content development. Is a very fundamental beginning for beginners in Nigeria and in the Sub Sahara Africa. We're enjoying you to make a meet out of this.
Career for myself, because I didn't have a job then. I had like online jobs, but I didn't have like a serious money-making job, and that's how I started. To me, I feel that's when I actually started YouTube in 2014, not the previous times that I was making random videos up and down. That was when it started for me, and I don't even know how to describe it, because I'm sure a lot of you have seen so many things I've been able to do with YouTube, the opportunities, doors that have opened, the people that I know. Let me tell you something. I went to a TV station last week to do like an interview, and when I was talking to them, I remember when that time I came back to Nigeria, I went to that TV station and I was like, can you people allow me to be an intern? Let me just sit in your office. And they're like, we don't think you have what it takes. You don't have experience, you don't have this, you don't have that. And then now they're like, if you could be one of our presenters, like, that would be awesome. Like, I'm not looking for presenting a job, I'm presenting on my own channel. So the opportunities have been endless, and that's one of the great things YouTube can do for you. YouTube can help you create opportunities for yourself. Why in Nigeria now, where there are a lot of youths, they don't have jobs, and everybody's always looking for someone to employ them. Meanwhile, there are some of us that have these skills, all the energy you spend on Snapchat and all these short videos, you can be creating content and creating a job for yourself. So I feel YouTube is just amazing. I was telling someone there a few minutes ago that someone invited me for a networking event last week, and she was like, I want you to join this business. It's like a, what they call those businesses? You bring somebody, I bring somebody, you help bring somebody around. Network marketing, something like that. So I was like, the YouTube where they do now, serious network marketing, like, I don't need extra right now, because the more I grow, the more subscribers I get, the more hopefully money I make, and the more my brand in general grows. So this is my brand, this is me. YouTube is about you, me, like individuals. So I don't have to work for your company to, even though I'm making money, but grow your company's brand. I can grow my own brand. Like, it's about me. And I think that was one of the things that used to bother me when I wanted to create content. I'll be like, Nigerians don't watch videos. Plus, do you know till now, I hardly know of any mommy YouTuber in Nigeria. I don't know if you know of anyone, let me know, please. If they are here, please raise up your hands. Like mommy YouTubers that do videos like what my toddler eats in a day, how I clean my house, how I clean my kitchen. Like, these are, like, when you look at our what would I call it now? Our contemporaries in the industry, in the UK. What they are doing with their channels, mommy YouTubers, even daddy YouTubers, tech YouTubers, all sorts, travel YouTubers, all the different niches, all the kind of content they create. When we look at it, we're not even scratching the surface yet. So the land is green. I'm creating this kind of content is because I want to get to this place. For me to get to this place, for people to see me as a food YouTuber, blogger, or whatever, I need to be consistent in the food uploads. So it has to be food recipes, it has to be reviews, it has to be me just posting about food. It is hard work to post about food. It's not easy. I look at people that post on Instagram like every day, post one recipe or the other. I'm like, how do people do it? But I realize it's hard work. You have to put in the work. You don't just wake up in the morning and just post picture of your day. You have to think about, I want to post egusi tomorrow. For that picture to be fine, there has to be shark or more, all these things inside. That means I have to go to the market today. You have to prep. You have to use the right plates. You have to put it in the right background. Stand near the window, post it, take picture. I take like 100 pictures before I get one picture. And then you put it on maybe Snapseed, edit, increase saturation, decrease one thing, increase quality. And by the time you are done, you post it on Instagram, you post on your channel, and somebody is like, wow, just comes so easily to you, doesn't it? Just wake up and post pictures. But really, it's not like that. You have to put in the work. I post videos on my channel like 3 times a week. It is work. I don't sleep. Because I would have to film the video. For me to film the video, we have to do makeup. There was a time I didn't used to care about my makeup. But I realized I like watching YouTubers that look pretty, that look like their face is flawless. So I have to make sure my own face looks like it's almost flawless. Pack foundation, draw the eyebrow correctly, and then sit. If the sun is going like this, I'm like, hey, God, imagine after doing your makeup and you sit down, and the sun is going like this, and rain starts to fall. You just be depressed. So it takes time for me to sit down, arrange the setting. Someone was telling me that they love my background, the bed, the pillows. I brought the pillows from downstairs, the parlor. Arrange it. Does this yellow look good? Put glue, put it. And then sit down, look at myself 10 times through the viewfinder. Do I look good? Is everything on point? And by the time I'm doing that, I'm already sweating, so I carry the powder. The powder is beside me. I just touch up. Then I call her. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is G.D.A. If you have not subscribed, subscribe now. Blah, blah, blah. And then in the midst of filming, generator off or something. You go back downstairs, turn on generator, do this, do that, do so many things. And by the time you filmed that video and you've edited, and maybe when you're editing, that time, you know, when you're filming, you can't hear sound. When you're editing, you start hearing